Bible study. Turn to page 111. We'll be reading from the King James version.
It says right here that it says right.
Smells like a microphone
No,
to me.
it smells like sweat and
Smells like a microphone to
smell
me.
that. It stinks.
Smells like a microphone to me.
It stinks really bad.
Smells like home to me.
No, don't. I had to sing on that. Quit right now.
You know we can clean this thing, right?
Yeah, well,
She's pregnant.
probably why.
Everything smells weird.
Probably why.
So true.
I refuse to be governed or controlled by tradition. Let me say that again. I refuse to be governed and controlled by tradition. Yes, sir. Whoa, that's good. Let's say that one more time. I refuse to be governed and controlled by tradition. When Jesus came on the scene, he messed up tradition.
Yes, he
big
did.
time.
That's right.
Here, just strolling in here like.
It's time to bring it. The Spirit is here.
To bring it. To bring it.
To bring it.
So Brian's on his way. Brian's running late.
I mean, he just disappeared. It's like
And then he drove in like he owned the place.
Yeah, we saw him. He disappeared. Then he comes in and he just goes to the back like he's.
Why is he in park sideways in the
I
handicap
just gotta
spot?
say,
Like-
there is a no trespassing sign on that fence.
Behind that gate.
That is possible. No. Oh, there goes Derek. Look at him running and not growing weary.
But I just know that ever since that one day of her kind of messing with it, it never really felt right.
This one looks.
Sometimes you have to get out of your comfort zone.
This one's beautiful right here.
All right, let's do this.
Right now.
Here we go. And we're going. So here we are, another round of compassion for the community. We are here at the Ark Refuge Ministries in LaGrange, Georgia, and we are so pumped about it. We're going to be praying for people, talking to people about Jesus, and we're going to let the Lord work today. So we're excited about it.
Every time.
Every time.
Every single time.
Brian's here too. Good to see you.
I might should have been.
So what happened today? Tell me about it.
Is the world telling you that you shouldn't be together? But,
You tell me.
yeah, so I was free roaming through the building a little bit, and I walked down into the community room, the pool room, TV watching room, seen a guy sitting, and I started to speak to him, to try to get acquainted. He was kind of standoffish at first with me, and then the hero came in, and I gave him the eye, like, come save the day, because I was kind of lost for words, kind of struggling to figure out what to say.
So then I meet Wendell, was his name, chilling in a wheelchair, watching TV. Couldn't really speak completely his words, but he also didn't have balance in his legs, because sometimes you think your situation is that bad when really someone else probably has it way worse than you do. So then I told him about Jesus, and he had heard about Jesus, and we prayed, and I told him that grace empowers us not just to have forgiveness of sins, but actually gives us power to walk like Christ walked. So I prayed for him. Then my brother, who was also here with us, he had to leave. He came up, and he began to pray. We were in the corner crying while this was all happening, just because it was so powerful. And my brother actually encouraged him to get up and start walking. And we walked him around the room, holding his hands, came back, sat down, prayed for him again, got up, walked again. And then enters Derek, and it's very important to know that the hero was already here.
That's right.
We were only vessels that God used. That is important. But it is about what you do. God can do it, but he doesn't expect you to just sit on your butt. Bull is in, my brother, is in praying for him. Derek comes in, just confirmation through God's, that the work was done. And sure enough, we prayed one more time. And this time, instead of us helping Wendell get up out of the chair, he shot up himself. And like you could see movement in like the knees and the balance, and just like my brother kind of let him go, and he was walking like by himself, and it was incredible. Like, this seems crazy, but it's supposed to be normal. This is how we should be living every day. Just in Christ, showing Christ's love, and that He cares about all of us. In every situation, He sees you. How did he word it, Brian?
He was like, wait a minute. He said, nobody's ever done this before. Nobody's ever took time out that didn't know me to come into my situation and try to lift me up. And yeah.
Got you.
Why we being pretty boys right now?
That's what I'm saying.
This was it.
Because we are pretty boys.
Was that your good side?
It does look like a pretty good side, but like that's facing this way.
That's true.
So.
That's true.
Beautiful.
I say it'll work. I think it'll work.
Yeah, I think it'll work too. What would you like to point out, Carrie?
I would like to point out, number 1, that I don't have makeup on. Number 2, that this is the first set list where Carrie doesn't start every single song on the keys. And I'm just excited about it.
The people, not the students, the people that are going to fill this place tonight are constantly being influenced by the world around them. Every single day. Constantly being filled with garbage. That's the world we live in. The world outside of Christ. Every day, the people are filled with death. Because apart from Christ, there is no life. But tonight, that changes. That completely changes. Tonight, we speak life. And listen, let me tell you guys something. I need you guys looking right here at me. I know it's dark. I need you guys looking right here at me. This big guy right here. I got you guys to stand up. I got you to come out of your seat for a reason. Not so we can all look cool standing up in front of the stage. That's not it. The truth is, we are here for a reason tonight. 808. We're here for a reason. See, I believe this is the reason. I believe the Lord wants you to know that tonight it's time for you to get out of your seat spiritually.
Yeah, so your wife told the pastor of the church I go to that I lived with her, but didn't mention that she had a husband.
This is awkward at our church.
Here at our church,
Corinth.
Come as you are.
I got up this morning extra early because we had setup today, and I know that God is so good that He blessed me with the ability to load the trailer this morning before everything. It was so good. I got up this morning, the alarm clock went off at 6:30, and I realized, I was like, you know what? I still have plenty of time to load the trailer. I was like, 6:30 to 8 o'clock, I can load the trailer the entire time. Doesn't matter, I'm tired, doesn't matter. Hey, I loaded up half of it last night, did another bit over at 3 Live, came back and loaded it up this morning. It's been so great. I'm so tired, and I'm so excited that I get to unload it when we get there, and then unload it again the following day. It's gonna be great.
A little more than that. like I'm on the hi-hat, and I'm just like, epic Hillsong worship over here. Epic Hillsong worship over here. Epic Hillsong here.
I thought we were gonna stay ambient.
We gonna go. We gonna go.
All right, we gonna go.
We gonna go.
We going.
fully God and perfectly human, right? So he comes to earth.
Yeah.
He died on the cross.
Yeah,
he shed his blood, the precious blood that we talked about, that he had to pay for your life so that you could have your freedom.
Yes.
Only in Christ will you find your freedom this morning. I don't care.
Because I love you guys. But if nobody else ever showed up to this church, I'm okay. But if he doesn't show up, we're in trouble. And when he shows up, lives are changed. That's it.
Look at these guys. Look at these guys over here.
Not the one you were referring to.
No.
He was a treasure.
But she doesn't steal from Jesus though.
No, I.
Carrie, you can't ever get anything done. This is the life of 808, trying to get something done and constantly being interrupted.
But I just know that ever since that one day of her kind of messing with it, it never really felt right.
My brother got an 808 before Dan did.
Welcome to ESPN. This is the Epistle Salvation Prophesying Network.